welcome back to my channel and welcome to my studio. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Katie. I'm an artist. I tend to use paint more than other medias, but I do like to dabble in other medias as well. So if you are new here, please subscribe. I would love to add to the community here. But today we're actually going to be doing a product review. I'm going to be testing out the Artx acrylic paint markers. I use Posca paint pens whenever I work on certain projects, more on the craft side of things than anything else. If I'm redoing a tumbler, or sometimes if I'm doodling in my sketchbook, I'll use them as well, but they do have their faults. So I'm hoping to find an alternative that I can use in my sketchbook that is good quality, but also affordable. And there's an artist that I follow called Mira Byler, and she uses these in her videos. So I wanted to give them a try and see if they were something that I felt like I could use and if they were good quality. So we're gonna jump right into swatching, and then I'm going to pick a subject and just do a pretty simple drawing in my sketchbook. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but we'll figure out when I get there. And then I'm gonna come back and kind of talk about them, how they feel, what they are, compare them to Poscas, and see if I would recommend them to you guys. Okay, so overall the actual box that it comes in is pretty good quality. It does lie nice and flat, so I can store these pretty easily with all my other pens and markers that I have. The top was the brush and the bottom is the nib. I did decide to swatch them in the order that they came in. I don't think it was an intentional order by any means, but I just left them in the order that they were in. I did decide later that I was going to put them in color order, so I'll be doing that at some point off camera. They also did not give them names, they just numbered the colors, so I went ahead and added that in. They're really small font on the actual pen, so it'll be easier to kind of get an idea of what colors, which number, and I can just grab the ones that I need. The pens are really good quality as well. I do want to jump in here really quickly and say that you're going to see this video on Thanksgiving Day. If you see it before Black Friday is over, you will be able to use this discount code for 5% off my online shop. I have large prints, small prints, mini magnet prints. I also have bookmarks and stickers and washi tape. So if you're interested in getting something before the holidays hit, go to katiecormia.com. I'll link that below as well, and you can use the discount code to get a discount. Okay, back to the video. I did decide to just do a little tree doodle almost. I didn't want to go too detailed with this because this was just to test them out, but they are really well layered. I will say the lighter colors, they don't layer well at all, not like Poscas do, which is kind of a downside because I really like to be able to go in with darks and then go on tops with lighter colors, but I did want to test out the lighter colors and the darker colors. They also blend pretty easily if you use the brush end of everything. They kind of blend together like it was paint. I didn't go too deeply into the actual blending part of it because I don't tend to use that style when I'm painting, but if you like that, you do have the option for that as well. I do wish that the nibs were slightly thinner. I didn't get as much detail as I wanted to. I did add some extra branches just at the end, and then I went over with like a slightly lighter, maybe the pale yellow I think is what I used, as well as a little bit of the white to add a little bit of highlight, although it did kind of just blend in together, but I still think it came out pretty okay. Okay, yeah, so overall, they're really, really great markers. I really think that they're a better quality than I expected them to be. The lighter colors don't layer as well as Poscas do, which is kind of what I tend to do with markers. That is a negative of these on the lighter side of things. However, the actual marker feels like pretty good quality. The caps are pretty tight on there, so I don't have to worry about them drying out. I like that you get two different style nibs, one with the brush. It's really easy to fill in larger sections, and then the nib I wish was a little bit smaller, but is still a good size to add details and things like that. It's nice that you have that in one actual marker because with Poscas you have to buy individual sizes. Another thing I noticed is that they're not named, they're just numbered. So I did, when I swatched, put the numbers in so I could kind of correlate that. Grab the color that I want based off of where it is. I think I'll probably go through and reorder them in actual rainbow order because they're just kind of mixed up. I also noticed that the metallic ones are not as metallic-y as I would like, but they are really opaque, so it is still a marker that I'll be able to use for sure. Okay, so overall, maybe not better than poscas, but they are a really good alternative. They're not as opaque, but they're a really good option for you if you're trying to start out on a budget. And you get quite a few markers in this set. I paid this much for this. I can't remember what it is right now, but I'll put it on the screen how much I paid for them. And I will link them below if you're interested in trying them out. If you have any markers that you use in your sketchbooks or however you use them, if they're acrylic paint markers, please comment below. I'd be really curious to see what everybody else uses. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.